Sunday morning, ever this September 3rd. I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by the good folks at Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, our Labor Day weekend continues to look fine with lots of sunshine. Occasionally, there are a few clouds, and the temperature is not really getting all that out of hand. I mean, we've got this big dome of high pressure that's sitting over us and will continue to be with us all throughout the holiday weekend. So we're good to go. The next chance that we could see some shower activity won't arrive until maybe Tuesday afternoon. Until then, we've got some fog. See that right there? Looks like about southeast of Bowling Green over toward Hopkinsville, down to Clarksville, Nashville, that kind of light gray area, that's fog. There's some dense fog down around that area of western middle Tennessee and just kind of sneaking up here into parts of southern Kentucky. Some of you may find some fog in some valley areas this morning or around some bodies of water, but after we get up past sunrise, we should be okay as far as getting any kind of fog. Yesterday's high, by the way, was 90 officially in Bowling Green at the airport. 87 is where we should be on average for the 2nd of September, which was yesterday. So we were 3 degrees above average on temperature. Not bad. And I think we'll probably land there again today. Let's check temperatures right now, courtesy of the Kentucky Mesonet Network at 5:42 this Sunday morning. We're looking at temperatures mainly in the 60s. There are a few 50s once you get into the eastern part of the state, but we're already looking at 70 in Marshall County. Look at this, 72 in Hickman. That's over in the far western part of the state. Here in Bowling Green, we're looking at 62, 63. Yeah, there's a 67 over in Metcalfe County. You get the idea. Most everybody's starting out in the low to almost mid 60s this morning. It is going to be another day in which we feel the heat and the humidity. Not terrible humidity, but it will be humid, especially during the middle and afternoon part of the day, which is pretty typical for a Labor Day weekend. Here's a look at the model blender for the next 10 days. We're going around 90 today. That should pan out. Maybe 90, 91 tomorrow for Labor Day. Either today or tomorrow is going to be about the warmest of the weekend. Uh, I take, yeah. I mean, I started to say, wait a minute, Friday was pretty warm, but it was 88, 89. We were at 89 officially on Friday when it got a lot warmer and a lot more humid than it has been like yesterday, probably today. Tomorrow we'll start to feel a little more of that humidity. Again, maybe the dew point's getting closer to 70, and that's always the key. That's kind of the marker for, high humidity. Dew points getting to about 70. That's when it really starts to feel, you know, bleh. So then after that, as I mentioned, we do see a rain chance coming in Friday afternoon. We'll go 88, maybe upper 80s, chance of a late day shower. Now, we're going to find this instability every single day after Tuesday. Wednesday, there's a shower chance. Thursday, there's a shower chance. But then by Friday, we see a cold front that is going to come through with a little better chance of rain. By then, we're going to come down into the lower 80s, and I think even cooler than what it's showing there. And then a secondary front, but it'll be a dry front with a reinforcing shot of some less humid air as we get into this weekend. This weekend is going to feel pretty good with highs in the low 80s and a lot lower dew points, which means it's going to be real nice. Real nice. Can't wait for that. That's going to feel pretty good. even though it's Labor Day weekend, you want it to feel good. It's not been bad. It's not been bad at all. Today won't be bad either if you've got outdoor plans. It's just going to be a little toasty at times. And here's why. Looking at the model map here, there's high pressure and it doesn't want to move. It's just kind of the center of it is sitting right over the Great Smoky Mountains, but its influence is like this. I mean, it is just a huge dome of really nice high pressure. I mean, I say nice, but then, you get this warmer flow that comes up on the backside of it, and the heat just gets drawn in. And that's why it's hot and a little more humid. Where on the east side of this, and this is always true with high pressure, you get the cooler air. That's the circulation, like the hands on a clock. It goes clockwise, and that's the airflow around high pressure. Low pressure is just the opposite. It's counterclockwise. Okay. So that's why sometimes when low pressure moves our way, we get inclement weather or we get rain or thunderstorms or it drags a cold front in. They're polar opposites. Okay. And sometimes they get real polar, if you know what I mean. They get postal sometimes, as we used to say. But anyway, so you see here the possibility of these little showers trying to pop up, like back into West Tennessee. Anytime you're on the backside of the high, and since we're north of the Gulf of Mexico, it's going to pick up some moisture and drag it our direction. Right now, that's not the case because none of that looks to affect us today. But look at that high. It just stays there. It moves a little bit, but this is all an output of the models. And it's saying, yeah, that high pressure ridge is going to stay right where it is tonight into tomorrow and into Tuesday. Then we start to see these little pop ups happen by Tuesday afternoon. So it's going to happen because simply we're on the backside of that center of high pressure. So, we could use some rain. We're now about a little over an inch and a half pacing from year to date on rainfall. So it'll be about time for us to get some more rain in here once we get closer to the middle part of the week. All right, here's a look at the surface map. And again, this is the new look and the experimental state of Kentucky. They always put this experimental on there until it becomes fully in place. But here you see it's trying to show us a little patchy fog this morning. You can look down here at the bottom. This is why I like this because it converts everything over to current time. And instead of Greenwich or mean time or UTC time, you get real like the clock, your clock, because you don't care about the other UTC or any of those things. That's why I like this. And it's a better look too. So here we go through the day, high pressure, 7 a.m. showing a little bit of fog, just patchy fog here and there. It's not a big deal. It's going to go away. There's our high pressure continuing to move through. Here's 7 o'clock tonight, 1 a.m. tomorrow morning, maybe a little fog again. Now we'll start to see some shower activity as that high pressure, again, that flow coming up out of the south, is going to draw in that Gulf of Mexico moisture. And as we get into Monday evening, here comes Tuesday. Yeah. Now we're starting to see the chance of a shower. This would be mainly in the afternoon hours on Tuesday. I think it's going to be mostly Western Kentucky, but I think we could see some here. And then we get into Wednesday and Thursday. Yes, better chances of rain. Here comes cold front number one. There's another one right back behind it. Here comes the front as we get into Friday. Here's Saturday. Fairly quiet, but there's showers on either side of us that may sneak in here. And I think we could see maybe a shower Saturday morning early, but right now, keep it out of the forecast and see how this pans out. But anyway, today, sunshine and the high around 90, pretty much where we landed yesterday for a high temperature. All right, you guys, enjoy your Sunday. Thank you very much for watching as always. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow morning.